Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Karina and today I'm going to have some prompt cards help me choose my September TBR. Happy September, happy start of the Burr months. This is my absolute favorite time of year. It just gives me that aura that I need in my life. I'm so excited we're going to be picking the first TBR for the Burr months. August was rough. We'll get to that in a minute. Before we get to the card pulling, we're going to go over the book club books that I have planned for the month of September. First up is the Swoony Readers pick for the month, and of course that is the romance book club that I host with my besties KAYLANI and Dana. And in the month of September, we're going to be picking up One and Only by Carlos. Now this is a marriage of convenience, a single dad, and a sports romance. Not to mention brother's best friend. Well, I guess I don't know if he's actually his best friend, but I know he's the teammate of our heroine's brother. So in this story, we're following Greer and Beckett. They decide to marry to one, fulfill her father's wishes of walking his daughter down the aisle, and for Beckett, he's getting help with a custody battle that he has going on. They agree to be together for a year before they part ways, and of course, real feelings develop. I've heard such amazing things, and I'm so excited to be picking this up alongside the book club. The live show is going to be on September 19th, which is a Friday at 6:30 p.m. EST. As always, my co-hosts and the Instagram, along with the Discord, are going to be linked down below. In case you want to join us and hang out with us even more, we'd love to have you, and I'm so excited to be picking this one up. In the month of September is going to be the Swoony Readers 2-year anniversary. Last year we had a weekend full of sprints. This year we're going to switch things up a little bit. The celebration is going to be happening in October, so keep your eyes peeled because you'll have more information and details very, very soon. Next up on the list is the Swoony Scone Society pick, which is for the Ashley Poston read along. I host that alongside Tara, B, KAYLANI, and Dana, and for the month of September, we're going to be picking up The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I'm so excited. This is going to be my first reread of this read along, and I just love this so much. I'm hoping that the reread holds up because I just have a special place. I have a special place in my heart for this one, and I am intrigued to see if it holds up. I've not had the best luck with her newer releases, so I'm hoping, you know, the older tried and trues live up to my expectations. So this story basically follows Clementine, whose aunt left her this apartment, and when she finally decides to move in, someone's already living there, and thus starts a little tumultuous relationship between Clementine and Ewan. Oh my gosh, Ewan? I don't remember how to say his name. Okay, there's so much more that happens in the story, but that's kind of the basic premise, and I can't wait to be picking this back up with everybody. The live show for 7-Year Slip is on September 7th at 4 p.m. EST over on B's channel. I hope you decide to join us, and we'll see you there. The next book club pick that I'm going to be picking up in the month of September is for the Fiction Falls book club, which is of course hosted by Amanda and Clint, and in September they're going to pick up When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I've been meaning to read this one for far too long, and I'm excited to finally be picking it up alongside the book club because, you know, it always helps to have a little extra motivation and a discussion so that you can really soak in the story and just see how other readers feel about it. So I know this story is basically about an assassin and a king whose paths cross in a high security prison. I know that they kind of exchange stories about like shared past experiences, and there's a romance that develops. You'll find Clint and Amanda down below, as well as the Instagram, to stay up to date on all the information. But I'm excited to pick this one up. It's thick, so I'm gonna need to start this one pretty early, but nonetheless, I'm ready to pick it up. All right, we're kind of breezing through these, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about one more book club pick, and that is for the Bob Book Club, which is hosted by my friend Clint and Hope. This month, they're going to be picking up You Don't Have a Shot by Raquel Marie. So this is a sapphic YA romance between two soccer rivals who have to co-captain a team, and from there, a little romantic connection sparks. I haven't read from this author before, so I'm curious to see how this goes. The one readathon that I'm going to be participating in for the month is put on by the hosts of BA, and the readathon is for Sapphic September. I'm so excited because I feel like I haven't picked up too many Sapphic books lately, so this is going to be the push that I need to incorporate more Sapphic literature in my reading. For the month, they have a bingo board full of awesome prompts, and wouldn't you know, I do have books picked for each prompt. The way my reading is going, I'm just really aiming for a single bingo and to read some Sapphic books. Feel free to check out the Ba Instagram down below and the host, and I hope you decide to pick up some Sapphic books along with us. So here's the deal. August was a weird month, okay? I fell into a little bit of a reading funk. It's not the S word completely, but I do believe one of the first books I read for the month kind of threw everything off, and I'm sad to report I did not complete my TBR. So for the month, I had these 5 books to read. I've completed 3. One I'm currently reading, and I know I'll finish it before the month ends. However, I don't think I'll get to the last prompt. I know, so August TBR is kind of a little bit of a failure, but it's fine. Unfortunately, since I did not complete the August TBR, that means I will have to spin the challenge wheel. I know, I'm not calling this like a wheel of punishments. It's just more of a way for me to challenge myself with whatever prompt is selected the month of September. So let's screen record. I'm like so nervous. I feel like I haven't done the challenge wheel in a minute. I did kind of alter the colors a little bit for more of like a fall autumnal vibe. So I'm hoping it doesn't let me down. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin. Okay. I'm nervous. Okay, no socials for 24 hours. That's totally doable. I thought I was gonna get something a little more difficult. I'm not complaining. I'm just thankful. So Zephyr has been laying next to me this whole time, but he decided to scooch his little booty on over to the couch. So now we have more room to play with. It's perfect timing because it's time for us to pull our prompt cards. In order to fill the prompts, you know I'm gonna need my handy dandy TBR card. Now that we're situated and ready to pull some prompt cards, let's go ahead and start with our manifestations. All right, for September, because we're having the readathon and the bingo board, I am going to manifest some Sapphic books. Secondly, I do want to manifest some buddy reads because I do have quite a few buddy reads on the list for the month. Let's go with some spooky options because, again, we're transitioning. It's almost spooky season. Vibes are already here for me. So I would love to be able to choose some spooky books. Okay. Manifestations are sent out into the universe. So let's see what the cards will have in store. All right, so the good thing is I only need to pull 5 prompts. I did not get any extra pulls from the challenge wheel, which is so nice. So I feel like 5 prompts are doable. Let's go ahead and see what the first prompt will be for us. All right, let's stop there. And hopefully we want to focus today. Okay, so she's upside down, I think. Okay. Okay, since I didn't want to focus, I'm so sorry. First prompt is the newest book on your shelf. You know? Wow. Since this is quite a specific prompt, I am only going to just choose the one book that I received 2 days ago. I haven't read a book from this author, but I'm excited because this one definitely feels right for the season we're approaching. And that book is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. So this one is about 2 graduate students that must put aside their rivalry and journey to hell to save their professor's soul, perhaps at the cost of their own. I hope that this being my first R.F. Kuang is a good play. I don't know how this is going to go. I can imagine a lot of readers are going to be picking this up because it's a new release and the season is right for it. I can just feel it. Dark academia vibes. I'm happy to have this one on the TBR. Prompt number 1 was very kind to us, so let's see what prompt number 2 will be. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. Prompt number 2. We're stopping here. Okay. Okay, upside down again. A romantasy book. Oh, okay. A romantasy. I have quite a few. I have quite a few on the TBR. All right, so I just picked 2 options because one is on the Sapphic September bingo board, so that's most likely the one I'm gonna pick. But I want to talk about this option because it's a recent release. People have been loving it from what I've seen, and it's huge. And I don't know why that was relevant to say, but first option I want to talk about is one that I wanted to pick up in August. I just did not have the time. And that book is Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. This is the very Beautiful gilded edges. This is about tarot magic at an academy. A woman who wields magical tarot cards lands herself in a false engagement with the headmaster of a mysterious academy in this first installment of an enthralling fantasy romance series. The one I am going to choose because it is on my Sapphic September TBR is going to be Where Shadows Meet by Patrice Caldwell. Oh my gosh, you can't even really see it because it's the Fairloot edition. Very pretty. Cutie. This was a Fairloot pick back in March of this year, actually. So Where Shadows Meet by Patrice Caldwell. This one is a sapphic vampire fantasy where a princess and her unexpected ally embark on a dangerous quest to rescue a captured friend, only to uncover a dark history of love, betrayal, and sacrifice. Spooky season, or free spooky season, is not a bad time to pick this up. And I love that the little, on the back it says true love requires sacrifice. So is this gonna get brutal? We'll see, I hope. Not that I hope, but you know, it's like vampires, but it's also YA. So we'll see how this journey goes. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. It's the perfect season to pick it up, and it's on my Sapphic bingo board. So I'm very happy to have this on the TBR. 2 pretty amazing books chosen so far. So let's see what prop number 3 wants to give us. Are we gonna keep the good vibes going? I really hope so. But let's see, okay. This one. Okay, so it says, a book with a murder mystery. Oh, this is such a fun prompt and one that I was not expecting from this deck, I will say. It's the first time I've gotten it, so that's exciting. This was much harder than I expected it to be to find a book with a murder mystery. So I have 2 options, and luckily they're both on my bingo board TBR, so either one would be a great choice. The first one I have is The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland. The second one I have is A Treachery of Swans by A.B. Pornick. So between the 2, this one's witchy. This is a Swan Lake retelling, is that what it is? It's also a book box special edition. So I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like either one would work amazing. Okay, so to fulfill a book with a murder mystery, I think I'm gonna go ahead and select The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland. This one I've been wanting to read for quite some time. I've read from Crystal Sutherland in the past and have really enjoyed their books, and I haven't read anything since. So I feel like this is the perfect time. So this one is about 3 girls uniting to hunt a supernatural killer targeting clients of a witch who trades soul fragments for magical powers, while each seeks their own desperate salvation. That sounds so good. I'm happy to have this one on the official TBR. We have 3 great books on the TBR. Let's see what number 4 is gonna be. Should I do one more? Yeah, that just seemed too short, right? Okay. Prop number 4. Okay, so don't wanna think. Okay, a book by a debut author. Ooh, okay. Okay, so for this one I actually have 3 options, only 1 physical. So let's get that one out of the way. The first option that I have as a debut is Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. It says 6 rivals, 1 victor, eternity is only the beginning. So I know this is a YA fantasy, which is fun. Another option that I have, which is also a YA fantasy debut, is This Ravenous Fate by Haley Dennings. I know this one's Sapphic Vampires. The third option I have is Say I Boo by Morgan Spellman. For a book by a debut author, I'm gonna go ahead and select my buddy read, which is Say I Boo by Morgan Spellman. It says that it's perfect for fans of Scooby-Doo and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That just sounds so cute, doesn't it? Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the little intro to the synopsis, which I think is more than enough information for me personally. But it says, preventing a murder is hard, especially when all the suspects are dead. Join budding paranormal investigator Abby Specter and her bookish best friend Lucas as they save a wedding from a vengeful spirit. So this one is available on KU, so I already have it downloaded and I'm ready to be picking this one up. This TBR is looking so good, so let's see what prompt number 5 is gonna give us. Oh, why can't I shuffle today? All right, prompt number 5 is, okay, a book with a magical school or college. Stop. That's perfect. I have 3 options. 2 you've already seen, so I'm just going to tell you. Arcana Academy and Immortal Consequences, both options, okay? The third option I have is An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. This is a difficult decision, like 3 banging options, like 3 amazing options. So this is difficult, but I feel like I have to choose the one that I have already planned for Sapphic September, right? Yeah. Okay. The smartest decision is to pick the one that I have on my bingo board TBR. And that is An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. I pulled up Storygraph because I feel like Storygraph does have like a quick little synopsis as well. And it says, for readers who crave dark, decadent academia centered on the razor's edge between desire and destruction, where love is sacrifice and ambition hungers. Ideal if you savor lush, slow burn tension, moody gothic atmosphere, and sapphic romance steeped in blood, secrets, and poetic danger. What a great choice! I'm so stoked for it. This TBR was so good to me. It was so good to me. Even after my little challenge wheel spin, I was happy to get quite a few Sapphic books on here. So let's go ahead and just do a little recap of what I have for the month of September. So prop number 1, we started with a banger, and that was the newest book on your shelf. And for this one, I'm picking up Katabasis by Arv Kuang. Prop number 2 gave us a romantasy book, and for this one I'm going to pick up Where Shadows Meet by Patrice Caldwell. Prop number 3 was a book with a murder mystery, and for this one I picked The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland. Prop number 4 gave me a book by a debut author, and for this I'm going to be picking up Say I Boo by Morgan Spellman. Prop number 5 gave us another banger, and that was a book with a magical school or college, and for this I'm going to be picking up An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. So here is what the stack is looking like in addition to Say I Boo. So not too crazy, but I'm still a little nervous, you know, coming out of this funk that I've been in. So, you know, we're just gonna hope for the best. But I'm so happy and excited for every single book. What an amazing eclectic bunch of books. I'm so happy I was able to get quite a few of my Sapphic TBR on here, and I'm looking forward to picking up every one of these, to be honest. If you've read any of these, please let me know, or let me know what you're most looking forward to picking up in the month of September. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. If you're still here and you want to let me know, feel free to leave me a lemon in honor of the 7-year slip. I hope you have a lovely day, afternoon, or night whenever you're watching, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Until next time.